You've been chasing your whole life. Chasing success, chasing validation, chasing peace. Always reaching, running, wanting more. And yet it never feels enough, because here's the truth. No one tells you when you chase. You tell your mind you don't have. You reinforce lack, and your mind, obedient as it is, keeps proving it true. You don't attract by chasing, you attract by aligning. By reprogramming your mind from scarcity to sufficiency. From wanting to becoming. You don't get what you want, you get what you are. So today, we stop chasing and start attracting. Chasing comes from fear. Every chase starts with one belief. I don't have enough. You chase money because you fear scarcity. You chase love because you fear loneliness. You chase approval because you fear rejection. That whatever you chase runs from you because fear is repellent. It pushes away what you're desperate to pull in. Think of it like this. Energy always reads intention. If your actions come from fear, they signal lack. If they come from confidence, they radiate abundance. The world mirrors your internal state. If you're chasing, you're saying, I don't trust, and the universe always matches that vibration. Your mind is a mirror. Your external reality is a reflection of your internal programming. If your mind constantly loops, I need, I want, I don't have, then that becomes the pattern your subconscious repeats. Your thoughts don't just describe your life, they design it. Your subconscious is literal. It doesn't argue, it just obeys repetition. So if you tell it every day, I'm behind, it will make sure you always feel behind. If you tell it, I'm already becoming, it will align your behavior, energy, and awareness toward that truth. The mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's rehearsed. So start rehearsing what you want to live. The energy of chasing is desperation. When you chase something, you place it on a pedestal. And the higher you place it, the lower you feel. That imbalance becomes repulsion. Desperation has a frequency, and people feel it, opportunities feel it. The world responds to your energetic tone. So instead of chasing from a place of need, start embodying from a place of certainty. You don't attract by proving you deserve it, you attract by believing you already do. Stop asking when, start asking who. The wrong question is when will I get it? The right one is who must I become to receive it. When you shift focus from timeline to identity, you stop forcing and start aligning. Because manifestation isn't about pulling things toward you, it's about matching what already exists. Ask yourself, what does the person who already has this think like? How do they spend their time? What do they no longer chase? Your outer world will always follow your inner identity. You attract what aligns, not what you. Awareness rewrites programming. You can't change what you don't notice. Your programming runs quietly in the background, beliefs installed long ago. I'm not enough. I have to earn love. Success is hard. Those programs create your pattern. Awareness is the first step to rewriting them. Every time you catch a thought of lack, pause and label it, old code. Then replace it with, I'm reprogramming now. Because every time you choose awareness over autopilot, you weaken the old loop and strengthen the new one. You don't fight the old story, you outgrow it. The shift from wanting to allowing. Wanting says, it's not here yet. Allowing says, it's already mine, and I'm aligning with it. This is the difference between grasping and receiving. When you want, you vibrate from emptiness. When you allow, you vibrate from confidence. Allowing doesn't mean doing nothing, it means acting from faith, not fear. You stop forcing outcomes, you trust timing, you do your part, then release. That's not passivity, that's power. Because surrender isn't giving up control, it's remembering you never had it in the first place. The law of internal frequency. Your mind emits a signal, a frequency, with every thought and emotion. If your inner dialogue says, I'm not there yet, you emit separation. If it says I already am, you emit connection. That's how attraction works. It's not magic, it's resonance. You don't attract by wishing, you attract by matching. So start speaking the language of alignment. I'm becoming. I'm already in motion. What's meant for me is on its way. The subconscious listens, and the world follows. Reprogramming through repetition. Affirmations don't work if they're just words. They work when they become beliefs, and beliefs are built through repetition. Your subconscious learns through frequency, not force. That's why you can't say, I'm abundant once and expect change. You need to rewire the emotional experience around the words. Visualize it, feel it, repeat it daily, not to convince yourself, but to condition yourself. You can't reprogram your mind with intensity. You do it with consistency. Chasing comes from scarcity, attracting comes from wholeness. You attract more when you stop needing more. Scarcity says, I'll be happy when. Wholeness says, I'm grounded now. You can't attract peace through pressure, you attract it through inner sufficiency. When you stop trying to fill the void, you realize there was never a void, only disconnection from self. You don't attract what fills you, you attract what mirrors you. Action without anxiety. Attraction isn't passive, it's active, just not anxious. You still show up. You still work. You still move. But you do it without the mental noise of what if it doesn't work. You shift from force to flow. Force says, I must make this happen. Flow says, I'm doing what aligns, and the rest will unfold. When your actions are detached from desperation, they become magnetic. Calm effort attracts faster than frantic motion ever will. Release the outcome. Attachment is the silent killer of manifestation. Because attachment is fear in disguise, it says if I don't get this, I'll lose something. But true attraction is born from trust. When you release the need to control the how and when, you open space for alignment to occur. Let go, not to give up, but to make room. The universe can't deliver to clenched fists. It can only deliver to open hands. Gratitude as reprogramming. Gratitude is not just emotion, it's neurological rewiring. Every time you practice gratitude, you're teaching your brain to notice abundance instead of absence. You're shifting from I don't have to I already have, and the mind expands whatever it repeats. So start each day by acknowledging 3 things you already possess. Not material things, but states of being: peace, health, clarity, potential. Gratitude doesn't attract more because it's magic. It attracts more because it trains your focus toward what's already working. And what you focus on grows. The energy of enough. The moment you feel enough, you stop chasing, and the world starts responding. Enough isn't complacency, it's alignment. It's saying I'm grateful for this moment, and open to that balance. Appreciation without attachment is the energy that magnetizes opportunity. People, ideas, and chances flow toward those who radiate enoughness, because enough is safety, and everything moves towards safety. Stop identifying with lack. You can't attract abundance while identifying as someone who struggles. You can't attract love while identifying as someone unworthy. You can't attract peace while calling yourself chaotic. Your identity is the signal. Change it, and your outer world has no choice but to follow. Start saying, I'm not trying to attract, I'm remembering what I'm aligned with. You're not becoming someone new, you're returning to what you already are. Whole, capable, complete. Calm is magnetic. Desperation, repel. Calm attracts. The most magnetic people aren't the loudest. They're the most centered. They walk into a room without needing anything from it. They don't chase validation. They embody it, because calm energy says, I trust, and trust is irresistible. When you're calm, you stop chasing people, outcomes, opportunities, and they start finding you. Because calm isn't stillness, it's certainty. Aligning thoughts, emotions, and actions. Attraction isn't just mindset, it's coherence. You can't think abundance but feel fear. You can't visualize success but act from scarcity. Alignment means all 3. Thought, emotion, and action move together. Think the truth you want. Feel it in your body. Act as if it's already real. That harmony creates the frequency that pulls what's yours into orbit. Stop waiting. Start being that. Stop waiting for the result to feel worthy. Start being the result now. Don't wait for love to feel lovable. Don't wait for success to feel capable. Don't wait for peace to feel whole. Feel it first. That's how you attract it. You don't manifest from you manifest from now, because the present moment is where all attraction happens. You've spent years chasing what was meant to flow. You've hustled, overthought, forced, and feared. But the truth is simple. You were never meant to chase, you were meant to become. When you stop chasing, you stop signaling lack. When you stop needing, you start magnetizing. Reprogram your mind by repeating this daily. I'm not chasing, I'm aligning. What's mine is already finding me. I attract because I'm already becoming. Your mind believes what you show it. So show it peace. Show it confidence. Show it enoughness, because once your inner world shifts, your outer world can't help but follow. Stop chasing. Start aligning, and watch everything you were running toward start running toward you. If this message resonated, like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's build from calm, attract from alignment, and live from abundance.